Body is energy, mind is energy, the life within is energy. If you are just a physical person, that's why they say, if a Shudra curses, nothing will happen. If a Vaishya curses, you will miss a meal. If a Vaishya curses, you will miss a meal. If your Kshatriya curses, you may lose your limb or life. If a Brahmana curses, you may lose everything. Why this is said is, I want you to understand this terminology of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra, not the way it is understood today, but in terms of qualification. Let us understand this as qualification, not sects of people who are born in certain families. So Shudra means somebody who does menial jobs, all he knows is his body. A Vaishya is somebody who is using his body and his mind to some extent. He is largely free of emotion except for his own family. His emotional role is very small area, highly emotional but very small area, but still his calculation in the head and his body rules the nature of who he is. A Kshatriya is passionate to a point where his life energies get involved. He's more in his heart, otherwise he cannot rule. Otherwise, he cannot lay down his life for what he believes in. A Vaishya would never sacrifice his life. He will make a deal, he will negotiate. A Kshatriya is honor-bound, he will not negotiate, he would rather die. For him, a compromise is death. He will rather die than compromise. But a Vaishya is not like that, he will make any kind of deal. A Brahmana is flexible in a different way, but rigid in some other way. So he is somebody who is supposed to have touched the Brahman in him, supposed to have touched the nature of the ultimate within himself. If this one curses, for sure, it will happen. So Karna received curses from two Brahmanas, one a very powerful one, another one an ordinary one, but both of them stuck. Both of them stuck on him. The second one only cursed the chariot wheel should be stuck. Even if the chariot wheel was stuck, if he remembered the mantras, he could have still killed Arjuna. But the bigger curse is Parashurama's curse, that he will forget his astras at the right moment. That is the real giveaway. Chariot wheel stuck, he could have jumped down and still fought. But the problem is, he's forgotten the mantra. He's trying to find time to remember. Working on the chariot wheel, he's thinking he can remember. The more he thinks, the more confused he got. That's sure death. So when you curse somebody or when you bless somebody, both ways you are giving away something that you have earned. You need to understand this. To curse and to bless, for both you have to expend some of the energy that you have built up, which is positive for your life. A curse will cost that much depending upon how far-reaching a curse it is. A blessing will cost much more depending upon how far-reaching the blessing is.